Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your March 2018. I'm doing a general reading and a love reading, or sort of all in one on the same video. Only because I'm late uploading this month, and I just really wanted to kind of try and shorten the readings a little bit, if we can. If you'd like to go back to me doing sort of general apart and love apart, I can. I can't do sort of filter out the singles. There's a lot of work involved in putting 3 readings up a month, so we'll see how things go in terms of love in general, okay? We're going to have a look at love first. You've got another bonus reading coming up this month as well, and it's about how your ex feels about you, so that's going to be coming up as well this month. So without further ado, I'm using the Universal Weight Tarot cards as well, Scorpio, okay? So Universe Spirit, show me what's coming in for Scorpio, just for love. Show me love for March 2018. What do you see coming in for love for March 2018 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Show me. Alright, we're going to split the deck into 3, as we usually do. I hope all my cards... I'm recording again from a different location. So, oh, wow. That's nice. Nice. Oh, it's lovely. Very nice this month for love, Scorpio. Basically, you guys are showing us the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is all about having fun. It's about communication. When you get this card, you're either shouting something out to someone and you're saying, hello, look at me, I'm over here. It's quite about communicating nice things. So it might be that either in your external factors somebody's communicating with you, or you might be having some nice communication with an individual, Scorpio. But it could also be that you're communicating with somebody, somebody's communicating with you. It's a card about fun. So when you get the Page of Wands, it is about nice love messages coming through, you know, talking to someone that you really like, somebody maybe calling you, you know, it's verbal communication usually. Can also represent text messages, just like the Page of Swords does. But it's really nice because it's not only communication that the Page of Wands represents in love, Scorpio, it also represents when you're going out there and you're having fun. I mean, really having fun and getting to know people and doing different things. This can be about distant travel as well, so some of you guys might be travelling in terms of love. Some of you guys, it might be long distance communication, because Wands represent distance and they represent travel. So I think it's just looking really, really good. You guys, if this is you, Scorpio, you're in a really good place. The root issue for you guys is that the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins can be that some of you guys... I mean, it's not reversed. There aren't any reversals this month in this deck. I wanted to see what we could come out with if we didn't have reversals in. Even though I like using reversals, I think they're bloody important. They show important things. I wanted to just do uprights and see what came out with those. So the Four of Coins, you know, the root issue for you... I don't think it's you guys kind of holding on to anyone, but I think that you have... I think that some of you guys, the reason that everything is happening is that some of you guys have been kind of holding yourself back a little bit. Four of Coins shows when somebody doesn't want to come out of a comfort zone. So when you get this card, Scorpio, it can be that you hide behind closed doors. You don't get out enough. You don't talk enough. You don't socialise or intermingle with others. And I think the root issue for you guys is that some of you guys might have been stuck in a certain holding pattern for far too long. I think in the recent past with the Five of Swords, I mean, this might be conflict within an individual, but I think more than anything, Scorpio, with the Five of Swords can be an energy as well, and not just what you're going through with others. I think that if this has been the root issue where you've been holding on to an individual, you might have found that you're the third swordsman. You're cutting that individual out. Okay, so in the recent past, I feel that some of you guys have decided to cut somebody out, because I think in the root issue is you've been holding on to someone, and I think you've been cutting them out. And I think as a result of that, what's influencing you guys right now is possibly communicating with lots of different people, being proactive, getting out there, sending lots of, you know, messages, perhaps receiving lots of messages. Especially, I think, if you've been kind of holding back a little bit with that Four of Coins. I could see with the Eight of Wands being your influencer position, this is all about release. So the Eight of Wands, I think, being a card about release. When you get the Eight of Wands, a card about communication with lots of different people, lots of different directions, maybe long-distance communication, that type of thing. I think as a result of that, You guys, for the month of March, are going to be feeling pretty damn good about yourselves. Nine of Cups shows up here for the energies around you guys. I think that you're going to be feeling really good about yourself, really satisfied. I think that it just looks like you guys are going to be getting a lot of attention in the month of March 2018. I'm seeing a lot of attention being heaped on you. I'm seeing you guys just having a lot of enjoyment. The Nine of Cups can also be about partying. It can be about social gatherings. It can be about getting together with people. I'm seeing you guys getting together with a lot of people, doing lots of things that make you feel good in terms of love. The most likely outcome for the month will be the Hermit, though, and the Hermit, this card can be, because it's not in front of something, it's on its own. I think that you're withdrawing from something here just to seek a bit of introspection. We'll see what comes up with this card, but I'm seeing you guys maybe withdrawing from an individual or withdrawing from a situation because you need to get a bit of kind of an introspection on that. Usually if I find with the Hermit, if there's not a card that comes before the Hermit to see what it's looking into, it's usually that it's withdrawing, because I'll see what comes to the back of the Hermit. Remember that I'm a tarot interactionist and I look at the cards visually. So I think I can see you guys perhaps withdrawing from an individual with the Hermit. I don't think it's a Virgo person. Could be for some of you guys. It might be that somebody is seeking you with the Hermit energy as well. So somebody might be it might be that the most likely outcome is somebody seeking you. But usually the Hermit card in the upright can also be. This can be two ways. I've usually found that if there's a card in front of it, it's seeking. If there's not, it's withdrawing. So I think that you guys might be withdrawing to get some introspection on a situation. Could also mean that a time of your own is coming to an end as well. Coming in, what you'll experience is the Six of Swords. I think you guys are going to be detaching from a situation. You've got the Six of Swords. Sometimes this is long distance travel again. But I just get the impression that you guys are taking a little bit of a break. It might be with that Six of Swords. Six of Swords is classically a card about moving on when it comes to love. But sometimes this can be the card that says, I just want to take a little bit of time out. I want to distance myself from the situation and get some full clarity. And I'm seeing two cards showing you, Scorpios, distancing yourself from a situation in terms of love, Hermit, and the Six of Swords. I think that with the Page of Pentacles, it might be that this is the person that comes in. Influence is coming in a Page of Pentacles. It could be a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person around you, perhaps Scorpio. Or if this isn't a younger person around you, then this is you guys taking the time to be responsible and look at the window of opportunity that might be presenting itself to you. It could be your hopes or fears are cutting this situation out, because you've got a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords usually means to cut a situation out. But the outcome shows Three of Cups. So I think that you guys are going to be having a good time with someone. I think that you take a little bit of time out to decide whether you want to go for something with a particular person, Scorpio, in March 2018. But I think in the end you decide to do that with the Three of Cups energy and the outcome energy. I don't think it's all about reconciliations. If for some of you guys it could be Three of Cups can be a reconciliation card when it comes to love. But Three of Cups is all about, I don't often read it as being a soulmate card, but I do read it as people, I read it as a sign of success when I see this card. So some of you guys, it might be that you take your time with the Page of Pentacles just to evaluate what you want. I think that there's going to be some opportunities coming in for love. We're going to get some clarifiers on the go and see what this card, this situation is around. So you guys are showing us the external factors for Scorpio is the Page of Wands energy. And let's have a look what shows with this Page of Wands. Okay, so you've got the Temperance card showing here, Scorpio. So I think the external factors are showing that you guys are communicating with someone. And for me, the Temperance card looks like it's an agreement, because you can see the Two Cups. Somebody's trying to make plans. They're trying to make an adjustment. They're trying to bring things together. So if you guys might be communicating with a Sagittarius individual, Temperance can represent a Sagittarius individual. And some of you guys, I feel that it might be that you're communicating, discussing some form of an agreement here with the Temperance energy showing up. Because the root issue for you guys is the Four of Pentacles, and let's have a look at what the Four of Pentacles is showing with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, sorry. So I think that some of you guys have been sort of, I'm not saying comfort eating, but you've been spending a lot of time in the home, because the Ten of Coins, Ten of Cups is all about the home. So for some of you guys, the root issue is that, you found a time of solace, you found a time to withdraw, you found a time with that Four of Pentacles just to do things on your own. Some of you guys might have taken yourself out of a situation with the Four of Coins showing here. I don't think that this is you guys trying to hold on to it. It might be for some of you guys, Four of Coins, the root issue is that you tried. I think if you're single, you spent a lot of time on your own within your home. Ten of Cups. showing there. I think if you're in a relationship, you might have been trying to hold on to a relationship, because the Four of Coins can represent in a relationship where you're very possessive and you're trying to hold on, and this can be the home, a family, a marriage, whatever it is. So some of you guys, the root issue is that you might have been trying to hold on to a relationship. You might have been holding back from having a relationship. You might not have wanted one. You might have been quite happy to do your own thing in your own home. But I think in the recent past, we have this Five of Swords energy. And let's see what shows with the Five of Swords showing up here. I think that you guys have been... because you've got the Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords in terms of love, this can all be about petty arguments. I think if you're in a relationship, it might be that you've experienced petty arguments with that Five of Swords, especially if some of you guys are involved with someone and you've been trying to hold on to that relationship. The Four of Coins means to hold on, and the Ten of Cups is a relationship. So you might have been trying to hold on, Four of Pentacles, to a relationship. But some of you guys, it might be that you've been thinking with the Five of Swords to sever it for some of you guys, because you've been evaluating whether it's worth it, whether it's going to yield the result that you want with the Seven of Coins. Some of you guys with that Five of Swords, it might be that you've been, as a result of that, been experiencing arguments. It could be over financial aspects with the Seven of Coins. It could be that you've been experiencing, petty arguments, over this Seven of Coins. Not just over it, but, it could be, I think it's more to do with that some of you guys, if you are in a relationship, and I think especially with that Page of Wands, this is why, for me, it's kind of like, ugh, trying to satisfy everyone, people who are in relationships and people who are out of them, and you want to try and conduce the time in readings, but you know that you've only got a certain amount of time to try and get a general and a love reading in, and I really didn't want to do 2 readings. It's just so much work to do. I do think you've been experiencing arguments, some of you guys, especially in relationship. It might be that you've cut someone out and where you're evaluating where you go to next with the Seven of Coins energy. I think what's influencing you right now is releasing something for some of you guys, the Eight of Wands energy. And let's have a look at what this Eight of Wands is about. Okay, I think some of you guys are looking to release maybe a commitment. The Eight of Wands is all about release, and the Hierophant is a commitment. So I think that some of you guys, it's either that some of you guys are trying to, especially if you're single, it might be with the Eight of Wands that you're trying to release or change up a certain belief or ideal that you hold concerning relationships, because Hierophants aren't just about, commitments and relationships. They're also about what you believe to be true. Okay, with the Hierophant energy, especially if some of you guys have been behind closed door with that Four of Coins, in a family situation, and it might be that you've been looking to cut that out. We could read it an amalgamation of ways. The gist of it is, I think for some of you guys, if you're single, the month of March sees you communicating, making plans with the Temperance energy. I think some of you guys have been holding back, if you're single, behind closed doors with the Ten of Cups. You've been kind of sheltering yourself with family, that type of thing. But I think with the Five of Swords in the recent past, some of you guys are looking to cut that out as you're starting to evaluate. Maybe I should look to kind of building my own life rather than holding on to family coattails, that type of thing. And some of you guys might be trying to release something of a belief that you've got here in terms of relationships. I think if you are in a relationship, Scorpio, I think that you have been communicating with that Page of Wands, maybe with a partner, trying to make some form of adjustments to a relationship, Temperance, trying to heal a rift perhaps with the Temperance energy. I think it's because the root issue for some of you guys is you want to hold on to a relationship with that Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. But I think that you guys have been considering cutting somebody out because of the Seven of Coins, or cutting somebody out. It could be because of money, but it could also be because you've been assessing whether it was worth carrying on with the relationship. And some of you guys, what might be influencing you, especially if you're in a relationship, is releasing maybe some form of a marriage or a commitment. And as a result of that, Scorpio, I feel for you, whether you're single or attached, you've got this Nine of Cups showing here. The focus for you in the month of March 2018 will be the Nine of Cups energy. Wow. No, you've got happiness in a relationship. So I think that this, if you're in a relationship, this Eight of Wands is about changing something up within the Hierophant, because the Eight of Wands is all about rapid changes and the Hierophant is about a commitment. So what might be influencing some of you guys is that you're looking to make some rapid changes in terms of a relationship with the Hierophant energy showing there, a commitment if you are in a commitment. And some of you guys are going to be feeling really, really happy with a relationship, the Two of Cups. If you're single, you're going to be feeling really, really happy with somebody that you've met with that Two of Cups. If you're in a relationship, you're going to be feeling really, really happy with your relationship. I think that if you're in a relationship, you're solving an issue, Scorpio. If you're out of a relationship, I think you're going to meet someone, Scorpio, in the month of March 2018. It looks good. The most likely outcome, though, will be the Hermit. Let's have a look at what this is. So I think that you guys are going to be the most likely outcome is the Hermit and that Six of Coins. Now, whenever I see the Hermit facing outward of a card, for me, it's withdrawing from it. So it's withdrawing from the Six of Coins. It's withdrawing from, I think if you guys have, I especially feel that remember, tarot is complicated, so I do feel that especially Scorpio, if you guys have been, if you're in a relationship, you've been trying to hold on to that relationship, that Four of Coins and the Ten of Cups showing here, and I feel that as a result of that, if you find happiness once again within this relationship, I mean real happiness, these are two amazing cards to get for love, I then feel, Scorpio, that what you're going to have is that you're going to find that there is now a release with this Hermit energy of a relationship that was probably imbalanced, because the Six of Coins can show a relationship that's actually imbalanced. So I think you're going to find a release in terms of a relationship that has been imbalanced with that Six of Coins. I think that if you have been single and you're finding someone, I think that you're releasing again relationships that are one-sided, or relationships, it might be that you're withdrawing from, because you're withdrawing from the Six of Coins, you see. So the Six of Coins can mean that you've got a choice between two people, and it might be because the Hermit withdraws from that Six of Coins, you finally make a choice in a particular person that you want to be with, Scorpio. It looks really good all round, I feel, with both cards, with the reading for both sets of people, single or in a relationship. You're going to experience the Six of Swords coming in, okay? So, oopsie daisy. We've got a card that wants to come out here. We've got a Queen of Wands. Okay, so you guys are moving on. Some of you guys might be moving, because whenever I see the Six of Swords, Six of Swords is always moving past. It's never moving towards, it's moving past. So I feel that you're moving on for some of you guys. It could be from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it might be, I mean, I can't see any evidence in this reading of where this person is. So it might be, if the most likely outcome is you're withdrawing from, maybe with the Six of Coins energy showing here, a relationship where you had a choice between two people. It might be that you move past or you move on from one of them, which is this Queen of Wands energy showing here. And what you'll experience coming in is the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Wands can be male or female, okay? So I think it's a fire sign energy, or it's somebody that you might have been very attracted to, or it might be somebody who was very, very attracted to you. But I think that you're going to experience this Page of Pentacles energy showing up, coming in. Well, you've got a Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So I think that you're going to be very serious, and it's showing up who the person is that I feel that some of you guys are going to be involved with. You guys are looking very seriously with this Page of Pentacles. It might be some of you guys are receiving a proposal from a King of Pentacles, something really nice, maybe a gift. This is why you're feeling so happy. Some of you guys might be receiving a gift. Page of Pentacles is all about a gift, and it could be from a King of Pentacles dude, or it might be that you're giving a gift to a King of Pentacles. Could also be that you guys, if this is your energy, whether you're single or attached, what you're doing is you're looking very seriously with that Page of Pentacles at being with this King of Pentacles energy. I think that there's something that seems to be heating up, whether you're single or attached. Either way, both of you are in solid relationships. Things seem to be going really, really well. And I think that things are heating up with an individual. I think you're moving on maybe from somebody else, and you're moving into, and you know, the Queen of Wands can all be about, you know, passion and desire, great passion, great desire, great excitement. So if you were to look at a Queen of Wands as an energy, it might say that you're moving past the excitement stage in a relationship. If this isn't a person, you might be moving past the excitement stage, especially if you're just getting involved with someone, Scorpio. You might be moving past the excitement of a relationship with that Queen of Wands and looking to get more serious with this individual. So some of you guys remember the Page of Pentacles can all be about speculation as well. So especially if you just got involved with this person, Scorpio, I feel that you're going to be looking serious. You're going to be really speculating how serious it could get with this King of Pentacles energy. Your fears, I think, are a Queen of Swords. You'd never really, I mean, not unless it's to do with communication. The Queen of Swords is all about, it can be about healing as well. We'll see what shows up with that Queen of Swords energy. Well, it's funny because you've got a Queen of Swords and because of the Page of Swords. It might be some of you guys fear having to cut somebody out. It might be about learning the truth about an individual. Page of Swords is all about a truth teller. This can be gossip as well, upright or reverse. So it might be that you'll fear having to cut someone out, especially if there's something that doesn't ring true in the relationship with the Page of Swords energy. But when I look at these two cards together, the Queen of Swords to me looks like she's asking for something off the Page of Swords. She's asking asking for truth. So I feel as a hope it would be to have complete and utter truth within a relationship. True truth teller cards, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. And the outcome shows a Three of Cups for love. And let's have a look at what the Three of Cups is for love in the outcome. Okay. I think that you guys are going to be celebrating the Three of Cups, being together with someone who you share a very common ground with, because the Five of Pentacles isn't always about being abandoned and left in the cold. And remember, we've got a good card that shows first here, this Three of Cups energy, and this is celebrating, but you're celebrating someone who you feel completely in tandem with, because when it comes to Five of Pentacles, never ever within tarot, Scorpio, just take a general meaning of a card. It's fatal. You can't do that. Look at the card. Look at what it's telling you. What is this telling you? There are two people on the card. They're out in the cold, but at the end of the day, they're together. They're together. And it's their bond that keeps them together. So I think some of you guys are celebrating finding someone who you, even if nobody else believes in your relationship, you believe in it with this individual with the Five of Coins. You're celebrating that you guys, yeah, you might have gone through a difficult time, but you're in it together, the Five of Coins. If it's a new relationship for you, you might, celebrate finding somebody who's on your wavelength with that Five of Coins. Might not be the most traditionally seen relationship, or people might not think that it's, the usual type of relationship, or that you're the usual type of match. It might be that you're very different as individuals, but at the end of the day, this is two people against the world. So you might be celebrating finding someone who you feel is just like you, or you feel that, even if you are the misfit, this person's a misfit with you, because the Five of Coins is about misfits as well, people who are together and against the world, even if nobody else accepts them. I feel that if you're in a relationship, you're going to be celebrating getting through some difficult times. It's not reverse the Five of Coins, but this can say that two people stay together even through thick and thin. It's a really good reading. I think for singles, both singles and you guys who are together. For you guys who are together, I see you overcoming a tumultuous time in March 2018, and you seem to be finding some common ground with your partner. And I think if you're single, you're going to meet someone. You're going to be seriously considering this person if they're going to be the real deal for you. And I think by the end of the month, you'll be feeling, yeah, actually, I think I might have found somebody who's just right for me. All right, so we're going to do a 5-card reading on your general reading. I'm trying to keep the readings down to a certain level of time. I'm sorry, guys. But you know me, I'm a storyteller, so it's not always that I, take 10 minutes on a reading. I just don't like doing a 10-minute reading for anyone. In YouTube. The website, the readings start from sort of 15 minutes and upwards, but the, generally I like to put a bit of time into these readings for people. So, let's have a look for you guys. So, Universe Spirit, in 5 cards, what is the advice? What is the message that you have for those guys generally? What's the general message that you have for the general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? What's the general message that you have for Scorpio? Show me. Well, I feel that this month, the general message for you guys, Scorpio, is that, don't worry about it. Because even though I feel that there might be some disappointments in a partnership or an agreement with another individual, I think it's going to bring a new beginning. It's going to bring, it's meant to kind of push you or catapult you onto a new path. We've got the Hanged Man showing first. That's your first card. So the Hanged Man tells you to take a different perspective. And I feel that you guys need to take a little bit of time out. And it might be from a relationship, or I'm not going to call it love, but from a situation. It could be this could be a job that you're considering leaving, but you've got the Five of Coins showing here as well. So the Five of Coins, if I look towards the screen, it's because I can see what's going on the screen. The Hanged Man is all about taking some time out with the Hanged Man. So I think that you need to take some time out, and I think that you need to look at something from a different perspective. Now, what I think you need to take a different perspective on is possibly, a friendship, partnership, whatever it is with this Five of Coins. It could be a job, but somewhere that you're leaving or somewhere that you've left. Maybe some of you guys are feeling abandoned in a situation, and I think that you need to take some time out with the Hanged Man over a situation in which you feel abandoned. Because even though this relationship, whatever that relationship is for some of you guys in March 2018, the Two of Cups, has brought a sense of loss, and disappointment with the Five of Cups energy, I feel that in the outcome, this is really meant to happen. This was your destiny with the Page of Wands. This was meant to happen because it was meant to catapult you onto a new stage with the Page of Wands. So I feel that the overall message for you Scorpios in the month of March 2018, Scorpio, for your general reading, the message is, look, if you're feeling hurt in March 2018 over some form of whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, friendship, whether it's a job, the Hangman is saying, relax, chill, Hanged Man. It's really a card that says relax and chill, Scorpio. Alright, take a new perspective over a relationship or a situation that has left you feeling abandoned and left out in the cold with the Five of Coins. Because even though this relationship with the Two of Cups, and I'm not talking about necessarily love at all, I'm just talking in general, it might be family, it might be working colleagues. Even though you guys might have lost, you might have fallen out with, you might be feeling sad and disappointed with that Five of Cups energy showing there. The outcome shows the Page of Wands. This is allowing you now to tread a new path with the Page of Rods. It's allowing you to go out there and really make your mark, Scorpio, okay? So I think that the reading, the 5 cards are really saying to you generally, don't bury your head in the past. Don't look back in anger. Don't look back in regret. Because whatever has happened here in terms of a relationship, a friendship, a working situation, whoever this involved, whatever the situation is, because I think that some of you guys have been abandoned. I think that you do feel a sense of sadness over a partnership. Obviously, I'm not using reversals, so when you're not using reversals, you need to look at all the uprights, and, you know, you get a negative card like the Five of Coins showing next to the Two of Cups. It's obvious that it's a relationship, a partnership, a friendship with the Five of Cups that's ended, because it's a lost card, and we can see a relationship has ended here, and there's, you know, there's sadness showing up here. Okay, so there's a relationship, Two of Cups, that ended with the Five of Cups, or you're feeling, so there's a relationship that you feel very sad about with the Five of Coins, Five of Cups showing there. And the Hanged Man is all about taking a rest, taking time out, you know, taking time to look at something from a new perspective. And the Five of Coins is often the card also that means being abandoned. It could be take a fresh look with that Hanged Man over why, with the Five of Coins, you had to leave somewhere. Five of Coins can also be leaving a job or leaving a building. So what you need to do is take a fresh look and relax. Some of you guys, the focus might be for the month, relax over having to leave somewhere. Some of you guys, it might be leaving a job, because even though the agreement, some of you guys, it might be a temporary job you're in, even though an agreement is over, this is going to allow you with the Page of Wands to go out there and look for new things. You know, set new things in motion. You know, apply to other employers, that type of thing. Whatever this reading, these 5 cards apply to you as Scorpio, it's telling you just to take a really good look. Take a really, really good look at what you have. Because whatever it is that's not worked out for you, I feel, in February going into March, it was meant to be. Because it's actually going to put you on a new road going forward. Alright, that's your reading, Scorpio, general and love for the month of March 2018. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a really great day. Take care, bye-bye.